Welcome to gym class. How's it going, everybody? Today we're going to talk about eating for strength. And this is specifically when you're trying to build strength and muscle mass. If you're going for lean muscle mass, we'll talk about that. If you're going for size and bulking, we'll also talk about that. To develop a diet plan, it's a good idea to have an actual plan of what you're wanting. That way you can divide what you're wanting to eat and make it a sustainable diet, one that you can actually complete. And when I say planning a diet, it's good to have an idea that you're wanting to eat a certain amount of food and a certain type of food so that you can, at the end of the day, reach your goals. A good common split is a 40-40-20. And what I mean by 40-40-20 is 40% protein, 40% carbs, and 20% fats. And that, percentage-wise, should make up your total caloric intake for that day. That is currently what I choose to use, mainly because it's simple. And a good idea is to be eating every 3 hours, if you can. Try setting alarms on your phone to let you know every 2.5 to 3 hours, 2 to 3 hours, that you're needing to eat something. You know, if you're able to meal plan and meal prep, awesome. Bring that with you. It's easier to plan out what you're going to eat that day if you're doing it beforehand. If you're trying to build lean, that the saturated fat in yolks of eggs and the cholesterol is not that bad, and it doesn't really count, or you're going to be burning it off anyways. Under this logic, that's kind of like saying that heart attacks aren't directly attributed to your diet, because saturated fat and cholesterols clog your arteries. That's a fact. So eating clean is optimal. Is it easy to do? No. I've talked about that in my other bulking video. But eating for strength and strength building, it's doable. So aside from eating every 3 hours, you're going to want to have a protein source with that food. And I'm not talking about protein powder. 90% of your diet should be whole foods. So mix up some chicken. Red meat is awesome. You get a lot of good vitamins and minerals from your red meats. There is, obviously you're going to have some cholesterol and some saturated fat in your red meats. Try the leaner cuts. If you can get the hamburger, try the 93% lean, 7% fat if you can. If not, it's not as healthy, but shop to your budget. Mix in some chickens. Chickens are coming with a lot of sodium, so keep that in mind. When the chicken comes out of the facility, it's injected with up to 800 milligrams of sodium, so keep that in mind. Carbs. Everybody's saying that for strength building and to keep it lean, you're wanting to eat all of your carbs post-workout. That doesn't make any sense to me, because your carbs are your energy source. Your body breaks your carbs down into a sugar, into glucose, and that is your fuel source. That is where you get your energy. So don't eat as many carbs if you're trying to stay lean. If you're trying to bulk up, then yeah, throw the carbs in there. Pre-workout, absolutely. Post-workout, yeah, absolutely. Throw them in there as much as possible. White potatoes gotten a little bit of a bad rap. They're not as bad for you as people say. They are starchier than sweet potatoes. Sure, they don't have as many proteins as sweet potatoes, yeah, but there are some benefits to white potatoes. They have lots of fiber. They have all kinds of other vitamins and minerals. So don't write them off. They're a great addition to your diet. We're talking about eggs a little bit. Your breakfast, really is the most important meal of the day. If you're going to be eating 6 eggs, we talked about the yolk, try and do 3 yolks for your 6 eggs, right? Do like a 50-50. definitely get the egg whites in there. There's lots of protein. Eggs are good for you. There's a lot in there, especially for strength training, that you're going to need. All right? So, right? Protein with every meal. Don't forget about your fruits and your vegetables. An easy trick to just get all of your antioxidants, a good source for berries and proteins, because you're going to be needing to eat snacks, little snacks in between all of these meals. And a good way to supplement a little bit of protein if you are not getting your correct amount of protein through your whole foods, a good way to supplement for your proteins is a protein powder. I will take a scoop of my favorite protein. I've put this up on my Instagram and Facebook. A scoop of protein, a handful of blackberries, a handful of raspberries, a little bit of whole milk or whatever milk that you're wanting, a couple ice cubes, put that in a blender, puree it and chug it. You can make it into a small little to-go cup, like an 8-ounce cup. You can make it into that and still get your full scoop of protein powder and get a handful of berries in there. Get all your antioxidants, get your vitamins, get your vitamin C in there. Don't forget about all your others. Eat an orange. An orange has a lot of sugar, but unless you're training for a competition, you're not worried about that much sugar. Okay? So definitely whole foods is your best source of vitamins and minerals, not supplements. I'm not against supplements, but it just seems like some people have forgotten what the word supplement means. So focus on your diet. Also, water. You need to be drinking your water, because when you work out, when you break down your muscles, your body packs your pump. That is water. That's blood and water packing to repair the damaged muscles. If you're sweating that out, your body isn't able to pack as much water into your muscles to repair them. So I suck at this, but try drinking a gallon of water every day. Just Costco, most places have a little pack, it's $6 for the big gallons of water. Just carry one around with you. All right, that is super old school. You've seen the gym lugs, at the gym with a gallon of water, right? It's super cliche now, but it's really helpful to make sure that you drink that much water. Okay? So, in conclusion, eat every 3 hours. Eat a protein source with that meal. And they can be small meals, all right? A medium to small size meal is going to reduce waist size, but you're still going to feel full. You're still going to be giving your body the necessary fuel to grow and to build muscle. So every 3 hours, protein source. Easy on the saturated fat and the cholesterol. Just be mindful of it. You can't completely get away from it when you're trying to build, but just be mindful of it, okay? Good breakfast. Eat your breakfast. Eggs, that is perfect for the morning. Just make an omelet. And water. Drink tons of water. Easy on the saturated fat and the cholesterol. Just be mindful of it. You can't completely get away from it when you're trying to build, but just be mindful of it, okay? Good breakfast. Eat your breakfast. Eggs, that is perfect for the morning. Just make an omelet. And water. Drink tons of water, all right? And try and do this every week. It's difficult, especially if you want to have a social life, but try to do this every day of the week, and you will definitely notice results, all right? Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. New videos. I'm getting really bad at this. New videos every week.